just that was such a cool reveal because he just takes the bald cap off, and it's just, oh man, I love it. It's good.
He's the guy in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today is October 29th, and it is our 29th day here on the 31 days of Halloween for our podcast, and we are so excited to be at this point in time. We only have 2 movies left after today, and we've been burning the midnight oil. Anthony really has.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work, but we're almost at the end, so pretty exciting.
Yeah, so today's episode is about a movie that came out in 2004 that is very popular with a very high rating called Saw. This is directed by James Wan, and it is a amazing movie, like, honestly. And Anthony actually has never seen any of these movies, so I was really intrigued to see what he thought of this, because rewatching this, I haven't seen the first Saw since probably it came out, so it was nice to like go back and see it, and I was like, holy crap. For whatever reason, I've seen like Saw 3 a million times, but and it's not even the best one. Like it's kind of a all right one. But Saw 1 is phenomenal from my memory, and rewatching it, I was like, yes, this movie is just awesome, and it has such a good setup for an amazing twist at the very end, and I love this movie. Great actors across the board. The direction of this film is just so well done. I believe this is James Wan's directorial debut, so I think this is he killed it, and obviously from here he went on to do Blumhouse and all of the movies over there in the Conjuring universe, etc. But yeah, this what'd you think, Anthony?
This movie was very, very good, and I'll start off saying the cinematography in this movie with just the lens filters that they used made this movie look a lot dark, and you have some film grain in there. I think that was intentional for this movie.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the fast motion camera shots. Like the driving scene is cool. The scene where the guy's in the barbed wire, they use all these fast motion camera shots, and I thought that was wonderful in this movie and cool. It also this movie has good pacing throughout the movie. It keeps you intrigued the whole time. It keeps you engaged with our 2 characters that are in this room. It starts off like that, and it ends like that. Plus, there's a lot of flashbacks to keep you engaged in the story, so you at least know what's going on. So the flashbacks were executed really well by James Wan. They did a good job doing that. But yeah, the great cast in this movie. We have Danny Glover. He plays the detective, and then we have Carrie Lewis, that is from Robin Hood Men in Tights and a whole bunch of movies that I don't want to talk about right now, but
I mean, tons. We love him. He's
yeah.
in a million movies.
So yeah, this movie starts off with two men in a room, and they don't know where they are. They don't know how they got there, and they're trying to figure out how to get out of this room. And there's just little steps along the way that they figure out. With the tape recorder being one of the first ones. And then after that, they figure out other things to eventually get out of this room. But there's also flashbacks that kind of unveil the story, so you know what is going on with this movie.
Yeah, and then you understand why they've been put there too. Like, it's a great mystery movie that just kind of, it gives subtle hints of like everything that's happening and why the events are occurring, especially with what was it, Carrie's character, I forget his name.
He's the doctor.
Yeah, but he's a doctor, and like he passed up on his patient, and it's just it's very intriguing. And there's also the dead guy in the middle of the room, which is, he has the tape recorder in his hand, and they're both chained, so they have to figure out exactly how to. It's kind of like the beginning of the escape room phase, pretty much. This is a really, really interesting. I love the poster too, because you're like, why is there a severed foot? Well, there's a reason. But Michael Emerson's in this, and I like have seen him in just television across the board. He plays Lyle in Lost, and he's in so many television shows. So it was cool to see him pop up too. Um, yeah, and there's a bunch of actors that like are from lower budget movies. I believe the second detective, the Asian guy, he is also in Lost as well. Um, but I never can remember his name in that show.
There's also an actress that's in one of our episodes coming up, Shawnee Smith.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she's the girl that's in there that plays the survivor of one of these horrific events.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie, as the plot unveils and we get to the closing act, it really just reveals what is really going on with the room. And we have Cario is just his family has been captured by this assailant, and we have things that happen within the flashbacks with one of his I think it's another doctor in the hospital that he plays a role in this whole ordeal. And he's just so frightened after there's an ordeal. There's a gunfight, and all he can hear is what is on his cell phone.
Mhm.
And so he panics, and then he ends up cutting his foot off in order to
Escape.
get to the phone so he can tell his family to escape. And the whole time, Adam, the other character in the room with him, is telling him no, no, no. And then he finally cuts his foot off, and then he shoots the guy, Adam, across the way. And then we get this whole reveal of the guy in the room is actually the one that's a part of it, and it was actually one of the patients that Carrie Owis's character ignored and led him to die. So the whole premise is, how long can you survive? And I think it was just revenge on him not being there to help him.
How long can you survive, and what are you willing to do to survive? So, and yeah, the reveal of it being John Kramer the whole time, aka Jigsaw for everybody. He just, that was such a cool reveal because he just takes the bald cap off, and it's just, oh man, I love it. It's good.
He's the guy in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then he shuts the door at the end. So it's such a freaking awesome movie. It's got great score, it's got a great cinematography, and just great effects all around. So really like this movie. I'm gonna give Saw a 5 out of 5. I like Saw a lot, and I'm happy that I got to rewatch it after so many years, because this is awesome. What would you give this movie?
I like this movie a lot. I think I'm going to give it a 5 too. Story's there, pacing's there, cinematography's there. Just the costume design, we have the scary Saw puppet that I forgot to mention. It's a 5.
Yep. All right. So our scores are in, and it is time to talk about the fun facts for Saw. Here we go. In order to make the actors feel what the characters were going through, all of the bathroom scenes were shot in chronological order.
Ooh, interesting.
This movie was filmed in 18 days. That's not a lot at all.
Yeah, in terms of just a room, and the set location is just literally just there.
Yeah. Director James Wan wanted the camera movements to reflect the two main characters' emotions and personality. He filmed Dr. Gordon with steady, controlled shots and Adam as handheld shots to capture their emotions of the situation. Clever. Awesome. Director James Wan took a gamble and took no upfront salary for the film and opted for a percentage instead.
That's cool.
Director James Wan built the Jigsaw doll for the film.
That's cool.
Saw 2, which came out in 2005, was approved for a production the weekend that this film opened.
That's insane.
They already knew it was a hit, so that's awesome. According to BBC, this is one of the most profitable horror films of all time.
That is really interesting.
According to the DVD commentary, director James Wan stated that many of the scare scenes in the film were nightmares he and Leigh Whannell had as kids. Director James Wan and Leigh Whannell wanted to make a film after they finished film school, but they could only afford one room. However, they challenged themselves to create a film that only occurred in one room. This film was the product, and it is considered one of the most profitable and successful horror films of all time.
Yeah, it's really good. And they got some top tier actors in there as well.
Yeah. Danny Glover completed all of his scenes in 2 days. That's just impressive, honestly. The car chase was filmed in the garage of the warehouse by turning off the lights, adding some fog, and shaking the car while filming from the front.
Yeah, that shot sequence was awesome.
The MPAA originally rated this film NC-17 due to the film's tone. Director James Wan had to remove some content to secure an R rating. Let's see. There were no exterior shots in the film because the production team could not afford them.
Well, this is James Wan's first go, so
Yeah.
he didn't really have a big budget.
Detective Singh pursuing the Jigsaw Killer was the last sequence to be filmed. Shawnee Smith shot all of her scenes in one day. And let's do one more for you guys. See if I can do a good one. Director James Wan and Leigh Whannell wrote the script and submitted it to their manager. The manager then sent it to an agent in Los Angeles who summoned the two of them for a meeting. They were encouraged to shoot a scene from the script as a short film. They shot the scene with the reverse bear trap, with Leigh Whannell in the trap instead of Swanee Smith. After shooting the scene, they submitted the scene to numerous studios. This resulted in being hired by Lionsgate Films.
That's really cool.
So that is sick. There's a ton more facts, but we can't do them all. But yeah, Saw, that was our movie of the day, and here we are. We have 2 movies left, so please stick around for the next couple of days. I know Halloween's busy for everyone, but if you want to, catch up anytime, you don't have to watch it day of. You can watch it after. Thank you guys so much for watching us and following along with us. Hit that like and subscribe button down below. If you want to support us even more, you can go to patreon.com/CalvinCam. Join one of our 3 tiers over there, become a community member, or you can follow us on our social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. We'd love to have you join us over there. Follow us over there if you can, and we'll catch you on tomorrow's episode. Thank you, everyone.
See you then.